Guys, this is the backbone of every marketeer in the whole world. In any interview, if you fail to understand this, you will walk away immediately, because this is our backbone, okay? Marketeers know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those who have seen it for the very first time, this is your chance to crack this code and be very familiar with what is the marketing funnel and how could the marketing funnel help me on my day-to-day operation when it comes to marketing. So to make it simple, I just laid out the eye, the heart, and the brain, and the money. Everyone understands money, right? So let's go at the top. Let's start from the top of the funnel. That's a terminology in digital marketing. Top of the funnel. I have Googled many of your businesses, and it was my first time that I hear about your business. So I have passed the awareness stage, okay? My eyes at least have seen the business, have seen the website, I've Googled it, I had some information, and now I know the business. It would be silly to reintroduce your business again to me, because now I already know your business. Moving on. So let's say someone is window shopping or shopping at the mall, and you have seen whatever gadget that you fancy, or a handbag or a shoes or a dress and so on. And then you stumble there and you start thinking, should I buy it this month or next month? Do I have extra money this month? Or I want to gift myself this product and so on. So there will be a conversation between the mind and the heart. And once someone, either of the party wins, you're going to tap your pocket and pay and buy, right? So it resembles the human being body as well, this marketing funnel. Eye, brain and heart, then your pocket, okay? So now I want you to convey this to your clients and to your leads and to potential clients. That's the most important. This is very doable digitally, but offline it's really hard. I cannot control who watches my ads on the street, and I tell them, look, don't watch my ad because you have seen it before. We can't do that, right? Unfortunately, or a TV commercial and so on. But digitally, this is really doable. The moment I buy from your store, e-commerce store, don't introduce yourself again. Try to upsell the other products and services that you offer, okay? Try to encourage me to bring more people into your business. Down at the top of the funnel. You have a new email, Mark, I guess. And once we speak money, conversion, and loyalty, then sometimes it gets really hard. For an e-commerce, this little part at the bottom can expand to 5 or 7 stages by itself. So this is the very simple form. The more known form of a marketing funnel is what you exactly see on the screen right now. It has 5 stages. And I will walk you today for every stage, and I'll tell you what marketing channel works the best for every channel. And that would be our digital marketing strategy talk. I want you to think, what action items should I leave with today, okay? And like the gentleman said, previously, that we are going to discuss this one-to-one at Google headquarters in Dubai, okay? So keep your questions, and we will answer them here. And if it's like we need more time, we will get it there and answer your question. There will be more than one mentor. I think 4 or 5 mentors will be there, and everyone will have the chance to answer their question for real, okay? So awareness, interest, consideration, conversion, and retention. Let's connect this to a marketing channel that really works based on experiment, okay? This is one of the most important slides of today's session. So let's start from the top of the funnel, which there are 3 marketing channels. We will explain every marketing channel, and I will challenge you with certain question, and I would love to hear your feedback. So if you can distribute the mics, please, over the tables, maybe we can have some conversation with the audience. So the first part is content marketing. Everyone is talking about content marketing, right? Content is king, quality is the queen, and so on. There's so many metaphors out there. So content marketing works the best at the very beginning because this is where you bring awareness to people. When you create content, if you don't create content, how on earth people will find out about you? Okay? So I want you to ask yourself, does this make sense to me, to my business? We want it to be real, not just a seminar and I'll walk away. I skimmed through all the slides and that's it. And everyone is happy. Please ask yourself, does this make sense to me? What action should I write down and ask my team to do, or myself? The second one is display and video advertising. Display and video advertising. Would anyone, apart from the digital marketeers, tell us, what is a display advertising? Can you guess what is a display advertising? You can shout if there is no mic.
Billboards.
Billboards? Pictures? Flex signs, roll-ups. Prompted ad on the website. Yeah, a round of applause for her, please. Is this a round of applause? Come on! A round of applause. So display, guys, we are digital. We're talking digital, okay? I'm happy that you're sharing your ideas because that's why we are here, to learn, okay? So display advertising is the ads that you see on websites. So if you're trying to browse an article on Harvard Business Review, you will see certain ads. They will tell you, remove the ad blocker to see the article, okay? So now websites becoming more conversational with you, and they can detect if you are blocking the ads. At the end of the day, they need to make money, and by blocking the ads, you're making it dry, okay? So unblocking the ad, and then you will have the opportunity to see the ads and see the content as well. Sometimes it can be really annoying, okay, which is a bad strategy by the website. But let's say everyone here gets their own ads that is different than the others, based on your persona, based on who you are on the internet. Okay? No matter how much you try to trick the algorithm or the whole digital marketing out there, like, why would you need to trick it? Like, I see people block, like they change, they put the opposite sex for themselves, they put a different age. You will get a mess of ads. However, if it's truly who you are going to receive ads that is very beneficial to you, okay? So that's the display advertising. And the other half is video advertising, as the name tells. Can you guess what sort of video in there? Like which channel? YouTube, exactly, bravo. So YouTube is the channel that we are talking about. Now, the question is, can you guess why did we connect those two together? Display and video advertising. Display on a website, right? Forbes, Khalij Times. Okay, and YouTube website is video advertising. Okay? The reason we have connected those together is because of the parent. The parent is Google. Who owns YouTube? But does Google owns all these websites on the web? Do you think Google owns all these websites? No. But why then? Google facilitates 90% of the spaces of all websites on the web in one platform. What is the rule of Google on the internet. Google has indexed every single website and every single page within the website. It acts like a library. Imagine your school or university library with no aisles and without this neaty style of finding a book or way of finding a book. It will be a pile of books and it will be very messy looking for a book, right? So that's what exactly Google has done for us. And that's why Google is this wealthy company, because they have organized, crawled, or indexed all the websites and its internal pages in there. That's why we have connected display, because those websites, they don't want a headache of dealing with many dealers, so they deal with one that covers 90%. Who controls the other 10%? Meta, Bing, and all other competitors to Google. Okay? Moving on, social media marketing. And here what we mean is the organic marketing. Okay? I'm not talking about Spinneys or Carrefour shelves, organic, no. There is the organic food because it grows naturally, right? And here, the metaphor is almost the same. But here, we don't mean fertilizers, we mean money, okay? So fertilizer is the money here. Organic content is the content that you post regularly across all social media channels without paying the channel to distribute this content. Cool? So that's social media marketing. Why I'm explaining this? Because there's another type of social media marketing, which is the paid social media marketing, which is the ads, the complicated stuff in social media. What you try on the weekend and you lose 1,000 dirham and you don't get results on Monday and Tuesday. Okay? Raise your hand if... if you are a victim of one of those platforms. Moving on to the second, where the mind or the brain and the heart start that monologue, okay? We've got SEO, which is the search engine optimization. Like, is there anyone never heard of this term, SEO, search engine optimization? Raise your hand. All right. So if we have one person who never heard of this, we're going to start from the very basics. So, what's your good name? Tamim? Tabi. Okay. I'm going to call you T. So when you are looking for a camera, a bag, or any merchandise that you want to buy online, or a service, or you want to book an appointment at a spa, etc., or you want to book a hotel and so on, you just go straight to Google and start Googling, right? There are thousands, probably, or hundreds of thousands, or tens of thousands, or just 100 business that competes in that certain area. Google, they don't have any representative here at the ruler office to say that, okay, your website is going to become first, you are going to become second, and so on. It's a very fierce competition out there. And the way that those websites fight is very tricky. And they follow Google algorithm, which is updated every now and then, every month, every 2 months, and so on. So it's very competitive to show on the first page. We, as a digital marketeer, we have a very funny saying: if you have a dead body, you can hide it in the second page of Google results, because no one goes there, okay? So you try to change the keyword rather than checking the second or the third page. Unless you are a geek, you can go to the 10th page, but more than 95 or 98% of humans, they just change the keyword, okay? And that is the challenge. So I need to cater to all those keywords. Guys, more than 50% of you here present in this room, when I Googled your business name, it didn't show up. That's a disaster. Because usually, we don't Google the name unless I know you as a brand and I'm looking to book myself a room over the weekend at Intercontinental, okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna Google hotel in Iraq. That's what most people do, right? So imagine I'm Googling your name and the results is not there. That's an advanced level of disasters, okay? Digital disaster, okay? So in here, I need to cater to my brand name on Google as well as the keywords that defines my product and service. Okay, so let's say I want to open up a company in Iraq. If I Googled Iraqis, you are going to see Iraqis as the very first result, organically and in an ad as well. Okay, you can try that right now on Google and you will see the results. You will see an ad, sponsored ad, because Iraqis takes care of their brand. And everyone should do the same. That's the bare minimum of today's day and age business. So we should consider our brand name and the keywords, okay? That is not only enough. SEO, it has 3 parts. Technical SEO, write it down because it's not on the slides. Technical SEO, on-page SEO, and off-page SEO. The technical one, Google said, I am the parent of the web. If you want to show up, you should respect me and you should follow my rules. So we should follow the rules that Google has introduced. The on-page is the content that you write and people find it useful. I'm sure everyone in the room has Googled many stuff that you needed in your life and you found a very useful content out there at a certain website. And that website you may have never visited before in your life, but for that sake. So that's the on-page. We mean on our website. And the last part is off-page, when people write about you at other websites. So let's say that we have What's On magazine, right? So the hotel goes to What's On magazine and tell them, please write about us. Here is a write-up. Feature us. Because those guys, usually the magazines, they have a very high rank on the web. Every website has something called domain authority. It's like a military ranking. You can guess that Wikipedia has the highest rank on the web. That's why everyone strives to get their Wikipedia page, right? On wikipedia.org. Other websites, local websites, they might have reached 50, which is not bad at all, okay, to be featured in there, and so on. The higher the rank, the more expensive the service. If you want to write on my website, if you want to be featured on my website, I can charge you more if I have a higher domain authority. How to check the domain authority? There's a free tool on the web called Moz, M-O-Z. Write it down and write Moz domain authority tool. You will get that link and you can check those websites who are trying to sell you an SEO service or a write-ups and so on, okay? These little tiny tips really, really help you in making your decision. So that's an SEO, okay? And you can imagine if you snooze, you lose. So if you snooze for a month because the marketing manager has been replaced and you were like, sleeping there, someone might take over. And that's the challenge. Google keep it this way so they can make business, right? Simple. Moving on, paid search. So how much does it really take to show up on Google results? Because there are hundreds of business, right? If you now Google dental clinic in Ras Al Khaimah, you will have a long list of them. So I just opened my clinic. What should I do, right? How will I compete with those sharks already there in the first page. I don't want to be where dead bodies are on the second page. I want to be on first page. Easy fix is paid search. So whenever you search, the first 4 results are ads. And the last 3 results of your page are also ads. And now we can also feature ads on Google Maps and so on. So that's the PPC, pay per click. So when someone clicks on your ad, Google charges you, okay? And every day has a different pricing. Every keyword has a different pricing. There are negative keywords that you don't want those job seekers who are looking for a job to come to your company and click and cost you 50 dirham per click or 200 dirham per click. I can see some devils running in your minds and say, what if my competitors start clicking on my ad to cause me a loss? Google can detect that and will block that person and get you all the money that you lost. Okay? It will charge only once, but if it happens, don't worry. Even that click, you are going to be reimbursed by Google. Sometimes Google can be a good guy. The last one is paid social media. So there's the organic shelves, okay, and there is the paid shelves. The paid social media here has a very sophisticated structure, okay? It can be at any part of the funnel, okay? However, it's most effectively in the second and third part, and I'll tell you why, okay? It can be at the very beginning, okay? But you will see it more effective if someone is already interested or at least past the first part of the funnel. Because you already know this brand, you trust them. It's about trust. Word of mouth is still the strongest marketing channel till today. If someone tells you that's a good restaurant, you don't Google it, you don't check reviews, you don't check their Instagram, you just, most of the time you will go straight there blind to that restaurant, okay? So that's a paid social media. Nowadays, there is so much advanced technologies to help us with the paid social media. Like what? Let's say, do you have a CRM at your business? Raise your hand if you have a CRM for your business. Raise your hand if you have a CRM for your business. Guys, like, where do you contact your customers? Like, how many customers do you have? Do I need to shake my head again? So the first thing that you need to do today is to Google CRM for your company size and opt for it. Why? Why do I need CRM? All the social media channels now, they're trying to be fair and ask you, do you have a database of your customers? If you say yes, they will tell you, upload this database. I know what you're thinking. To our platform, and we will help you to reach out to those guys directly. Because reaching out to everyone out there, the funny story, whenever I speak to a business owner, what is your target audience? Everyone in the UAE is my target audience. Do you have budget for everyone in the UAE? Okay, I have a call, I'm busy, bye, thank you very much. Like, no one has an infinite budget. Even my mom cries because of it. Everyone is crying, like, I don't have budget, etc. So what's the way, like, why should we upload the CRM to our social media channels in order to do a proper ad? You think, they're stealing data, right? But they already have it. How do you sign up to Instagram or Facebook? There's no more username, right? There is email or mobile number. And remember, a few years back, Meta has acquired WhatsApp. Why do you think they paid 18 billion US dollar? Do you think our mobile numbers, where's that number? Yes. So they have connected all these data together to serve us better. Okay, they have a certain agenda of their own, yes, but they have served us better. When I upload the contacts to the dashboard of Meta, they will find those people directly rather than just shooting in the dark. So it's very useful.
Where does data protection come into play when I'm sharing these people's data?
Wherever, yeah, in your CRM, you should tell people, okay, that we are using this for 1, 2, 3. That's why you see all these pop-ups and cookies and so on, okay? And by the way, you're not sharing names. It's only, finding you. You are my customers. I want to reach you again. Data protection is there. So that's one part. Another sophisticated part is Meta will find people who look like this persona. They call it the lookalike audience. So they will find people, not physically though, behavior-wise, okay? Behavior-wise. So they will find people who has the very similar online shopping or lifestyle or income and so on. So that's really useful. And guess what? The cost for ads drop more than 50% sometimes if you share that data. Why? Because you are skipping the public and you are going straight to those people. Okay? You have signed up for whatever campaign, they have your data, they can reach out to you. Okay? Does that help your business now? Thinking of, I need a CRM. It doesn't need to cost you arm and leg. There are many CRMs that cost you per user, and it's really affordable. It can start at 50 dirham per month. What's 50 dirham per month to build your community, to build your tribe around you? Okay? So that's your top urgent call to action today, is you need a CRM. So in the future, if someone like me asks you, do you have a CRM? You say yes. And they don't need to shake their heads. Okay? So that's really, really important. Moving on, that's paid social media. So those platforms are helping us. There is another way that they are helping us by something called pixel. Have you ever heard this word? Like, talking to a digital marketer, they ask you, we need to install the pixel for you on the website. That pixel is a simple code. Don't bother yourself with it. Either your web developer can do it for you or the digital marketer. What's the reason for this? What's pixel? I'm sure all of you have visited Amazon or Noon or any e-commerce platform. And you filled the cart and for some reason you left. You abandoned the cart without exiting and without buying. 5 minutes later, you visit Instagram. The stuff I was browsing is in front of you. No one is watching you. You don't need to cover the camera, trust me, for this particular action. Okay. What happened here is the pixel followed you. The moment you visited the website, that particular page or that particular product on the e-commerce platform, okay, has a code, tracking code, and we can follow you. I want to make money as an e-commerce, right? You're not in front of me. I cannot convince you. All what I have is my tricks and digital marketing tips to close the deal, right? So it's a fair game for everyone out there. And sometimes, like, you forget to, for whatever reason, and then you wish that okay, I need to go back there. It's a good reminder. Okay? So that's the job of Pixel. We are in the second stage. Moving on where the money is. Okay? The third stage, the conversion, the loyalty, the retention. This is where people spend a lot of money. The first marketing channel in the third stage is email marketing. Why do you think email marketing came up now, not at the very top of the funnel? Can anyone give it a guess? Please?
emails to
Sorry.
You need people's emails to email them.
It makes
sense if people know you.
Yeah, but you can buy data lists, right, in the market.
Low reach. Spam.
Exactly. So email marketing has a reputation to your domain. If you try to scam people, it will remain there as a back end of this web, of this vast web. You have your domain has a reputation. If you keep spamming people, your domain will be blocked. Okay? And that's why your emails sometimes land up in the spam, because it's a very fierce competition out there when it comes to email marketing. It's the most common digital marketing channel. Do you know why? Because everyone has an email, at least one email. If you are plugged to the internet, you have at least one email. Okay? So you would expect some people have 5 emails. 2 emails, like, you know, the most common one for work, one for work, and one for I don't know what. Okay? Nah, not that one. For subscriptions. So that's email marketing. That's why we see email marketing here, because like what you gents said, like, I need a transaction first to start sending you emails. Do you remember when is the last time that you saw an email from an e-commerce or an offline store that you bought some stuff and they're reminding you there is flash sale, and you open up that website, you're ending up buying a couple of thousands of dirham or 500 or whatever is the number. Look at those giga e-commerce like Amazon. On the White Friday, they make billions of dirhams. Billions. Okay, you think, it's like I'm just buying a couple of hundred dirham, but it's a lot of money out there, okay? So it really works. The second part is automation. We're not talking about industrial automation here. We're talking about behavior automation, marketing automation. As the name tells, marketing automation, study my behavior, okay? And start sending me personalized email marketing based on my behavior and interaction with this website. I would rather receive a personalized email, understand what I really like and what I really like to buy, and my wish list and so on, rather than a malicious email or a bogus email that sends me something I will never buy in my life. Right? Which one do you prefer? I'm sure the first one, and that is the automated marketing. If you visit Amazon headquarters, you will see that the automation guys are well paid, and it's a huge department. Because that's what makes money. It's not the first. Why do you think they offer you 20% for your first purchase? That's it. If you're hooked, now you're part of the tribe. Okay? Which is good. They serve for better experience. Then analytics. If you don't do analytics, you are just like a ship in the ocean without a GPS. Which direction should I go? You're lost anyway. Okay? If you don't have a GPS, the automation part, are you looking, first of all, have you connected Google Analytics to your website? Raise your hand if yes. I'm going to shake my head 3 times now. Guys, it's free. Do it. Get to know who's visiting your website. Later on, I'll show you what today marketing has to offer you. Like Google Analytics becomes, I don't want to say basic, but is very trivial. Okay? Paid social media. Why paid social media showed up here again? Why do you think is that? Why do you think social media has showed up here again?
Based on analytics.
Paid social media?
Based on your analytics.
we know you now. I have your email, I have your mobile number. It's easier to reach out to you. Okay, make sense? Now it's easier to reach out to you and to do the retargeting and remarketing and so on. If you visit my website, let's say I'm running a Google ad campaign. You clicked on the ad, you visited my website or the landing page, but you didn't buy, you didn't opt in. I will never leave you like, a free bird. I'm coming back at you through social media because I paid a lot of money to reach out to you, right? So I should come back at you from other marketing channel, which is the paid social media. Guys, this is really a thorough walk through the funnel. I hope you have a list of actions that you need to work on now.